morning, Yannanators. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Hope you're having a good day. Today is Wednesday. On my way to work. And as I was walking all the way to the bus stop, I just wanted to come on here and have a little chit chat with y'all. So we're gonna get nice and personal, nice and real for a moment. And this is just my personal feelings and my personal thoughts. Here's what I've come to terms with at the age of 23, going to be 24 this June. This is your life. I spent a lot of my life trying to please and satisfy other people, even if they never asked me. So that comes from parents, cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents, whatever. I've tried to always make sure I was doing everything I should have been doing. Not saying I was doing something so blasphemous or not correct to begin with. But it's like, if you don't choose a certain path, or if you don't choose a certain learning choice or educational choice, it's kind of frowned upon sometimes, or it's doubted. Oh, you won't make much money. Oh, that won't be successful. Eventually that'll stop. Eventually it won't keep growing. You have to be in the medical field. You have to be in the legal field. You have to be in this, that, and the third part to be really to really have a purpose, to really be doing something. I feel like that's how some people kind of stereotype a lot of careers and jobs and such like that. For me, I have always been interested in culinary, not baking, but cooking. I've always wanted to be a chef. So what I have done currently, I have went back to more so, I was working at a company where I was making pretty decent money. I took a risk. I left that because I was so mentally drained and so mentally unhappy. And all I'm simply saying is, obviously, don't quit your job randomly. But it's like, I feel like God spoke to me that day in a way that here's the thing. I've always had God on my side. I've always had God in my corner. But that day, I truly felt like He was lifting me up from my seat and telling me, I just wanted to show you this so you would understand. And I'm going to probably cry because it's hitting me hard as I said it. I'm saying it. I just want to show you this so you can understand why I've been placing you where I've been placing you. Because for years, guys, I've always been in food. Serving, cashier, cook, whatever. I've always been in food. Even though it's a lot of labor, even though your ideal person would say, oh, there's no money. Oh, there's that. Oh, it's too much labor. I considered my last job more of an adult job. But in reality, what is not an adult job? Just because I'm doing less labor physically, mentally, I'm still doing labor. So it's is adult job being so mentally drained that I can barely come home and play with my son, or teach my son anything, or have a good time with my son, or be so stressed out. And it's not everybody won't have the same outcome. This is just my personal experience. Or being so stressed out that I'm drinking more excessively than I'm supposed to be. I don't think that's happiness. I don't think that's sufficient in any way. And I'm not saying, oh, take a leap of faith, quit your job, and risk it all. But like I've been saying for a very long time, I know you might hear a lot of people say this, but I truly feel as though I have an entrepreneur mind, and I truly feel as though, my name is going to be something magnificent. Can't tell you what it is because God hasn't given me that vision to see that far. But it's even if I'm not making a lot of money right now, y'all, I'm happy. I'm content. I feel like my garden in my brain is starting to grow again. And it's just because I'm more of a face-to-face, interactive, personal connection with people, and I can't confine that to in a building, closed off, away from people, So it's like, hold on, I have to check the time. It took me a long time to realize this, and I still kind of go back and forth with it, but it's like, honestly, I feel like God has put me in this position because he knows where I'm meant to be. So it's like, it's time I stop fighting him and let him take complete control. And it's not saying I was fighting him, but I just didn't want to seem like I couldn't do my part of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a very giving individual, so even the Almighty God, I was just like, I should be doing this because I don't want him to bless me with all these things and I'm not bringing forth on my end. But it's in terms of, I would overwork or overcompensate myself and trying to do something that I don't have the ability to do. And what I mean that is, it cannot be done by a person of the flesh. It has to be done by him. He makes the moves. He controls all the cards. So, that's what I just had to come to terms with. And y'all, it feels great. Like, this year, there's so much I want to accomplish. My channel, I feel like, is doing great. I may not have many subscribers, but I have a sufficient amount of views that I'm very honored and blessed that people take the time out to even want to listen to me talk for more than 1 minute, or even, like what I'm showing. And obviously, my abilities to create will get better. My editing will get better. I'm learning everything other than getting a few pointers and tips in the beginning. And when I reach out to certain people, they'll help out. They'll give advice, feedback. I'm teaching myself. I'm enjoying the process, helping some other people I know that are trying to start their channels. Because I just want to see everyone succeed. I just want to see everyone everyone prevail, everyone grow, but yeah, so it's like I said, sometimes your calling is just your calling, and sometimes you can't change it or try to fit yourself in this cutout or this mold that you don't fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the medical field, I salute all my people in the medical field. Every single person. Y'all the real OGs. Because me and blood, I have an issue. I don't think I could do it. But I can't say never say never. You know what I'm saying? But for all y'all people out there, that's y'all passion, that's what y'all enjoy, I fucks with it. Anything anybody does, that is their passion. Because I feel like when you love it, you'll do it right. You know what I'm saying? You won't BS it. You won't disrespect it. Not saying you should disrespect anything, whether you like it or not. But sometimes you just gotta have a job to pay your bills. But it's like, for me, I see myself flourishing in the food industry, and everybody feels like, oh, you just want to be a chef. There's no, I want to own businesses. I want to give back to my communities. I want to show people that not only can this be a career choice, a strong, structured, and profitable career choice, but I also want to show that even if it's your dream, even if, like, you see people cooks all the time, you see people, in food all the time, but if it's truly your passion, or it's truly something that you aspire to do, and you have no one in your corner, I could be that person in your corner. Because cooking is such an art to me. I'm not artistic at all, y'all, but cooking is such an art. And at the end of the day, we will always need food, no matter how real or how fake it may be. We will always need food, so I can always create. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I just felt that on my spirit this morning, so I really felt the need to share. I need to go to the gym today. Might go today or tomorrow. I need to go today for real, after I get off of work. So I was just coming on here to say, hold on. I'm just coming on here to say, don't let nobody, even if you're at a job that you have to be at for a little while, don't let no one or nothing steal your joy. Because y'all, we only got one mind. Once it's corrupted, once it's like gone and miserable and no joy and no happiness is in it, you might as well throw the rest of the person away. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, some of us have children out here. Some of us just have ourselves out here. Some of us are married. Some of us are engaged. Some of us have boyfriends. And some of us just love ourselves and just don't want to cut our lifeline short because we worried about things that when we die, we cannot take none of this with us, okay? Like, none of it. So it's like, definitely what I'm also learning is let things like go. Like, bills come every month. I get stressed out sometimes because I might be a date over the due date. That happens. That's reality. And if you're out here paying your bills on time, kudos to you, baby. Kudos to you. But it's like, you know, not making it seem like it's the end of the world because I couldn't pay a bill exactly on the due date or exactly 2 days before the due date. It might be the day after or 2 days after. You still got paid. There's no late fee. You know what I'm saying? So just really like chilling out for me personally because I be pressed, y'all. I be stressing. I be pressed. I be overreacting. You know, my support system is awesome because they haven't like left me yet. So, you know, just keeping those things in mind, you know. Yeah, so I'm good. Look at my double chin. That's a bad ankle. Yikes. You know, I'm doing all right. My chin looks really fat, y'all. Is it really like that? It might be. I never even noticed it until just now. I think it's also my purse. But yeah, y'all, stay blessed, stay positive, love life, love your family, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.